on my shoulders, whole town leaning on my seat. Every office light a story that's still running on repeat. Purple clouds across the windshield like the sky forgot to heal. Lo-fi kicks in slow formation keep my chest from spinning wheels. I've been carrying everybody like I signed up for their weight. Answer you alright, what I'm good before they finish what they state. Now it's only me and leather, just this Lambo, just this view. Just this gravel-coated monologue I never give to you. Hoodie wrapped around my neck, brim pull loaded in my eyes. Tattoo strip along the wheel, trace the circles of my lies. Ash drift out the crack that window, then dissolves in mountain air. Every flake of yeah, I got you that I gave when I was bare. And the first thing that I notice when I'm higher than their calls is my own voice in the cabin, tapping gentle on the wall, saying bro you feeling heavy, you been dragging for a while. I ain't used to hearing check-ins in my own internal dial. Skyline on my shoulder, 420 in my lungs, one low voice on mellow loop, laying down what was come undone. Blues guitar, muted coda, weight slip off and quota. My words shake when I say I'm tired of Skyline heavy loader. I don't need the world to lighten or an answer from above, just a smoky purple freeway with the skyline that I show. I remember all the seasons I was first called when they broke. Put my feelings in the storage, took the shift when no one spoke. Held their secrets like they precious, signed for packages of grief. Never thought to write my name down on the list that need relief. Now the city lights beneath the light like every soul I caught. Every you know what it meant, that my brain just never bought. I've been doctor with no checkup, I've been fireman with no rest. I've been therapist with issues I don't bring up with the best. When I whisper I feel used, but I volunteered as well. Let it wobble off the hi-hat like a truth that's scared as hell. If I laugh a little choked up saying guess that one's on me, that's the guilt that always spin it till I'm who should bend the knee. But these mountains don't take favors, they don't care who owes me what. They just stand here like they always did before I made the cut. And the dash don't rate my effort, it just glows a steady hue, saying none of this was measured, you are worthy cause you're you. Skyline on my shoulders, 420 in my lungs, one low voice on mellow loop, laying down what's come undone. Blues guitar and muted coda, weight slip off and quota. My words shake when I say I'm tired of Skyline heavy loader. I don't need the world to lighten or an answer from above, just a smoky purple freeway with the skyline that I show. Maybe love is not a paycheck you collect by being strong. Maybe love is when you're fragile and they stay there all night long. Maybe no is not betrayal, maybe yes can be a theft, when you give it from an overdraft with nothing in you left. So I promised the small driver in the mirror on my right, I will not agree to save you if it kills me every night. I will stay but as your equal, not the hero on the stage. I will rest when I am empty, not wait one more broken page. If I choose me when I'm drowning, lands will be behind the snare. That's my nervous system learning boundaries nobody taught there. If a teardrip on the leather blur the emblem by my chin, that's the contract ink that says the ship won't run again. By the time the blunt is ember and the tank rate almost low, I've been driving through the favors that I never should've owed. Seen the nights I canceled sleeping just to talk them off a ledge. Seen the mornings I was shaking, pouring coffee at the edge. I ain't mad at every person that I caught before they fell, but I'm done with being safety net when I'm hate broken as well. From tonight the only promise written purple on this hill is I'll check in with my heartbeat long before I sign a bill. When I murmur I am worthy of the help I try to give, let it slide across the baseline like a tide to choose to live. If my chest feel almost foreign when that phrase come out in air, that's just proof I'm learning language of a love that keep me there. Skyline on my shoulder, 420 in my lungs, one low voice on mellow loops, laying down what's come undone. Blues guitar, muted coda, weight slip off and quota. If my words shake when I say I'm tired of Skyline heavy loader, I don't need the world to lighten or an answer from above, just a smoky purple freeway with the skyline that I show. To the grid where everybody need a rock, but that low and gravel chorus keep on humming in walk. If they ask me when I learned to set the city gently down, I'll say one slow funny night where I let my sodas
windows cracked, moonroof open. Moonroof confession, smoke letters to the sky. Every ribbon like a sentence that my mouth was scared to try. Purple haze above the glass, city sparkle under feet. Lo-fi drums like second heartbeats, keep my secrets in the beat. I've been talking in emojis, dropping hints and throwaway, turning deep shit into captions so my pain look cute to play. Now it's only me and mileage, just these gauges, just a seat. Just as gravel texture, gospel pouring honest on repeat. Hands relaxed around the wheel, hoodie wrinkled on my chest. Tattoo ink catch neon gleam like a highlighter on stress. Ash float up through open roof, then dissolve in violet night. Every flake of nah, I'm good bro, that I lie without a spite. And the sky don't send a screenshot, don't repost the words I say. It just swallow every whisper like it's built to hold my fray. All the stuff I never journaled, all the prayers I never voiced. Climbing curls of slow combustion to a heaven I ain't poised. Moonroof confessions, 420 in my chest. One rough voice on quiet loop, sacreds get some rest. Blues guitar and soft procession, guilt and decompression. If my words shake when I say I'm scared, that's moonroof air confession. I don't need a perfect language, don't need answers to each question. Just a smoky purple night to run these moonroof born confessions. Born confessions. I remember talking tough like I don't catch no feelings now. Every crush a private playlist, every hurt a hidden scar. Told myself if I stay distant they can't weaponize my wounds, but that distance felt like prison more than armor in the room. Now the smoke rise like disclosure, I can't stuff back in my lungs. All the names I almost said out loud but swallowed on my tongue. All the nights I almost texted, yo I'm not okay, you free. Then deleted, turn to memes again, play therapist for free. When I whisper I feel needy and I hate that part of me. Let it land behind the snare like a beat that missed the key. If I had a nervous chuckle saying crazy, right my bad. That's the voice that always shrink me when my truth start looking sad. But the moon don't roll its eyes, it just sit there big and pale, hearing every contradiction like an old familiar tale. And the mountains ain't embarrassed by the cracks along the face, they just show me how to own it, how to stand and bust a grace. Yeah. Moonroof confessions, 420 in my chest. One rough voice on quiet, let its secrets get some rest. Blues guitar and soft procession, guilt and decompression. If my words shake when I say I'm scared, that's moonroof air confession. I don't need a perfect language, don't need answers to each question. Just a smoky purple night to run these moonroof born confessions. Moonroof born confession. Maybe honesty's a habit, not a lightning in one hit. Maybe trust is little sentences you don't delete or quit. Maybe healing's in the clumsy, in the and in the breaks, not the flawless TED Talk version that your ego always makes. So I send another message up in clouds above the glass. Teach me how to say I love you without thinking about the past. Teach me how to say I need you without flinching from the word. Teach me how to stay when feelings start to sound a bit absurd. If I wanna be remembered for the ways I showed up real, drop some measure out of pocket like my timing missed the deal. That's cause all my best performances were practiced, never raw. It's the first time that my script ain't got a punchline in the law. By the time the blunt is roaching, rooftop lights begin to blur. I've confessed to empty cosmos more than friends have ever heard. Told the night about my failures, told the glass about my shame. Told the steering about the childhood that still tremble when they blame. I can't promise I'll be open in every room from now on, but I know I got a channel where my truth can travel strong. Anytime the day feel heavy, anytime my chest compress, I can drive into the dark and let the moonroof take the rest. When I murmur I deserve a love that sees a side of me, let it hover on the baseline like a hope I rarely free. If my eyes get bright with water while the town goes slightly dim, that's the sky rewriting stories that once end to sink or swim. Yeah. Moonroof roof. Confessions, 420 in my chest. One rough voice, one quiet loose. Sacreds, get some rest. Blues guitar and soft procession. Guilt and decompression. If my words shake when I say I'll try this moonroof air confession. I don't need a perfect language, don't need answers to each question. Just a smoky purple night to run these moonroof born confession. Yeah, moonroof born confession. Kill the engine, close the roof, let the cold stay where it is. But that low and hazy chorus keep on playing in my ribs. If they ask me when my truth stop living only in my text, I'll say one slow funny drive, with the moon above my chest. With the moon above my chest.
Yeah. This one ain't for the timeline.
Overtime on my own soul. Whole town glowing down below. Every window like a cursor blinking. You still gotta go. Purple streaks across the sky look like a canvas out of ink. Lo-fi drums and lazy circles slow the way I overthink. I've been running on approvals like the gas inside my tank. Filling up on every thank you, running dry on what I think. Now it's only me and leather, just this engine and this haze. Just this gravel tinted monologue that never hits the stage. Hoodie hood around my headphones, brim pull low to hide my eyes. Tattoos wrapped around the wheel like all the truths I minimize. Ash flowed out the half-cracked window, then dissolving mountain air. Every flake I'll be fine, I said when I was nowhere there. And it hits me that I never got a shift just meant for me. Always clocked in for the crisis, never wrote my own OT. Up here lights look like they're saying no one needs you for a sec. Take attendance of your feelings, see which ones you still neglect. Overtime on my own, so 420 in my chest. One low voice on mellow chords, putting burnout under test. Blues guitar like self-control, burdens on parole. If my words shake when I say I heard, that's overtime on soul. I don't need a boss to sign it, don't need numbers on a goal. Just a smoky purple freeway for some more time on my soul. I remember every moment I said, yeah, I got you back. Even when my hands were shaking and my pillow still was wet. Played the role of you can call me like a contract I had sworn. Like I owed the world my ribcage from the second I was born. Now the same phone on my console, sitting face down for the night. Airplane mode on all the chaos, I'm just trying to hear me right. Hear the part that say I'm jealous, hear the one that say I'm scared. Hear the child I never trusted, grown up me to keep them cared. When I whisper I feel empty though they say I'm always there. Let it stumble off the hi-hat like a secret in the air. If I had a crooked chuckle saying guess I'm tripping, huh? That's the habit, trying to cheapen what my chest knows is enough. But the mountains don't roll eyes and the dashboard doesn't sigh. It just glow impatient purple while my truth decide to fly. And the glass don't screenshot weakness just to send it to the chat. It just fog a little gently every time I breathe like that. Overtime on my own, so 420 in my chest. One low voice on mellow chords, putting burnout under test. Blues guitar like self-control, burdens on parole. If my words shake when I say I heard, that's overtime on soul. I don't need a boss to sign it, don't need numbers on the goal. Just a smoky purple freeway for some overtime on soul. Maybe healing is a payslip that you write in your own name, where you count the hidden labor that they taught you not to think. All the nights you held your tongue so they could sleep without a scare. All the jokes you cracked while drowning just to prove that you were there. So I tally on the window every time I bid my need. Every moment I said always when I need it, sometimes please. And I sign beneath the fog line with a finger shaky slow. From tonight you get first billing on the love you learn to show. If I choose it I'll give. Lands all beat behind the snare, that's my nervous system flinching at the thought of self-care. If a teardrip on the emblem blur the logo on the wheel, that's the overtime I'm cashing in on feelings I can see. By the time the joint is roaching, gas is sinking toward the line. I've been driving through the spreadsheets of the life I call is fine. Seen the columns where I'm empty, where my name don't show in rows. Seen the rows that save somebody with no place my bonus goes. I can't bill them for the decades, can't collect what when I'm paid, but I can't refuse new invoices written in that old charade. I can promise that my body won't be last to leave the floor, that my my soul ain't just a storage closet tucked behind the door. When I murmur, I will show up for myself before the flood. Let it slide along the baseline like a tide reclaiming mud. If my chest feel lighter somehow, though the world ain't changed its role. That's the freedom from one night off and overtime on soul. Overtime, I'm on my own, so 420 in my chest. One low voice on mellow chords, putting burnout under test. Blues guitar like self-control, burdens on parole. If my words shake when I say I rest, that's overtime on soul. I don't need a boss to sign it, don't need numbers on a goal. Just a smoky purple freeway for some old time on soul. Drop back in where all the emails and the problems never slow. But that low and smoky mantra right inside me like a glow. If they ask me when I learn my peace ain't selfish, it's a role. I said one slow, turn and time, do it all the time on slow. Do it all the time on slow. Do it all the time on slow.
Turn the music low. Let the silence light up.
Neon silence in my chest, whole desk glowing like a shrine. Every gauge a little candle trying to keep me in the line. Purple city in the distance like a dream I almost missed. Lo-fi hats and quiet patterns match the tremor in my wrist. I've been feeling every moment with a noise I call distraction. Checking feeds, responding fast, treating stillness like infraction. Now I'm riding with the volume, just a whisper in the back. Just as gravel texture conscious floating over simple track. Hoodie sleeves around my hands like I'm holding on to me. Tattoo ink along my veins like I wrote my history. Ash flow lazy in the cabin and they fade in dashboard glow. Every fleck a little habit I'm releasing as I go. And I swear this quiet home got more color than the noise. Every second feels like space I never gave to little boys that I used to be. Still trapped inside a mind that never rests. Tonight they get front row to neon silence in my chest. Neon silence in my chest, 420 in my lungs. One low voice on faded chords, turning panic into tongues. Blues guitar and soft caress, thoughts that acquiesce. If my words shake when I say I'm scared of silence doing bless. I don't need the bass to thunder or my story to impress. Just a smoky violet cockpit and this neon in my chest. I remember every playlist I abused like Novocaine. Turned the volume up to drown out every flash of inner pain. Screamed along to every chorus just so I could feel less small. Never heard the parts of lyrics that were talking about my wall. Now the beat is barely knocking, just a backbone for my breath. Every rest between the notes feel like proof I cheat on death. Every second that I don't feel with a scroll or with a joke is a second that my spirit doesn't feel like it's a hoax. When I whisper I feel empty and that scares me more than rage. Let it fall behind the snare like a line that missed a page. If I follow with a damn, it sound dramatic in the grin. That's defense attorney brain, still afraid of losing skin. But the cabin, hold it gently, no objections from the seats. Only answer is the low hum of the tires kissing streets. So I let the phrase hang awkward, let it echo off the glass. Let the neon on the cluster turn my fear to color, man. Neon silence in my chest, 420 in my lungs. One low voice on faded chords, turning panic in the tongues. Blues guitar and soft caress, thoughts that acquiesce. If my words shake when I say I'm scared of silence doing bless. I don't need the bass to thunder or my story to impress. Just a smoky violet cockpit and this neon in my chest. Maybe quiet is a language that I never learned in full. Always skip the meditation, fill the pauses, play the fool. Maybe healing is a playlist where the loudest instrument is the sound of my own heartbeat I've been scared to represent. So I count the beats between breaths like they're bars and open mic. Here's the space where you can say things without wonder who I like. Here's the space that doesn't cancel if your verse come out of key. Here's the space where you can cry and still be someone you wanna be. If I'm lonely but I'm trying to befriend this part of That's the tempo of a person who has never walked the slow, who is learning it's okay to not know where the silence goes. By the time the blunt is lessening, the town are quite a smear. I've been sitting with my static like it's art I volunteer. Seen the loops of worst case thinking, seen the spiral try again. Watched it spin itself to dizzy, then fall flat without a friend. I ain't cured of every whirlwind, but I'm not afraid to stare. Not so eager to outdrive it, not so hungry for repair. I can let it talk its nonsense while I let these wheels just turn. I can keep my hands on steering without letting terror burn. When I murmur I can feel this and I let it take the wheel. Let it sit upon the baseline like a truth that's starting real. If my chest feels strangely steady, though my eyes still wet compressed, that's the medicine of driving with this neon in my chest. Neon silence in my chest, 420 in my lungs. One low voice on faded chords, turning panic into tongues. Blues guitar and soft caress, thoughts that acquiesce. If my words shake when I say I'm scared, the silence doing bless. I don't need the bass to thunder or my story to impress. Just a smoky violet cockpit and this neon in my chest. Head back down toward the exits where the volume rises next. But that low and hazy chorus live between each text and text. If they ask me how I learned that quiet could be kind, I test. I'll say one slow 40-20 drive with neon silence in my chest.
Só eu, esse carro e a cidade lá embaixo.
Noite roxa na BR, farol riscando horizonte. Cada luz daquelas casas é um passado que eu não contei ontem. Serra corta o céu ao meio, nuvem parece grafite, beat lo-fi batendo baixo. Coração sai do limite, passei o dia sendo forte. Semana em modo suporte, respondendo tá tudo certo, como se eu tivesse sorte. Mas agora é só banco de couro e essa fumaça na janela. Só minha voz meio arranhada, confessando que atropela. Moletom cobrindo o rosto, boné baixo esconde o olhar. Tatuagem no volante, conta história sem falar. Cinza voa pelo teto, vira estrela e logo some. Cada pó é um tô de boa que escondi o verdadeiro nome. E aqui em cima dessa serra ninguém cobra personagem. GPS tá sem rota, coração sem entourage. Deixa o peito perguntar sem medo do que vai sair. Mano, e você tá aguentando só fingindo que tá aí? Noite roxa na BR, 400 no pulmão. Um maluco e seus segredos dirigindo em oração. Blues no sample, dor mais leve. Se a voz treme quando eu falo eu tô cansado, é porque é sério e não se escreve. Não preciso de plateia pra dizer o que eu quiser. Só essa estrada em câmera lenta e a cidade aos meus pés. Sem sono, notificando a madrugada. Telefone sempre online, alma sempre sobrecarregada. Eu era o liga pra ele quando o mundo desabou. Só que ninguém viu meu desastre quando o meu teto rachou. Hoje o Chico tá no avião, comentário tá sem som. Quem decide o que eu escuto é o motor em tom de tom. Ouço o vento dizendo chega, você não é super-herói. Você sangra igual todo mundo, só aprendeu a esconder dói. Quando eu solto tô com medo, mano, de um dia não aguentar. Deixa a frase fora do tempo, deixa o beat se atrapalhar. Se eu rio meio sem graça, logo em cima da verdade. É meu velho mecanismo tentando salvar a vaidade. Mas a serra não responde, só devolve em eco grave. E o painel não manda meme, só ilumina e não me julga. Nesse templo automotivo eu paro de atuar suave. Deixo a lágrima cair sem precisar fazer discurso. Noite roxa na BR, 400 no pulmão. Um maluco e seus segredos dirigindo em oração. Luz no sample eu dou mais leve. Se a voz treme quando eu falo eu tô cansado, é porque é sério e não se escreve. Não preciso de plateia pra dizer o que eu quiser. Só essa estrada em câmera lenta e a cidade aos meus pés.
talvez cura não seja milagre, seja admitir fraqueza, se tratar com mais respeito do que trata a própria empresa. Tá esforçando, seja aguentar até o corpo desligar, seja olhar pro retrovisor e decidir desacelerar. Então eu brindo com a fumaça, por favor não me abandona. Quando o mundo for cobrança, me lembrar que eu tenho dona, que esse peito que eu distrato ainda é casa de alguém, mesmo que esse alguém agora seja só você também. Quando o tanque fica na reserva, a lua sobe mais um pouco. Já rodei minha história inteira, verso a verso, louco a louco. Vi as vezes que eu morri pra não preocupar ninguém, vi as vezes que eu sumi porque não coube lugar algum também. Eu não volto pro passado, mas negocio o meu amanhã. Cláusula 1, se eu tiver mal eu falo, não deixo pra depois de amanhã. Cláusula 2, se eu dizer não, não é falta de amor em ti, é só prova que eu me amo o suficiente pra não mentir. Noite roxa na BR, 4-0 no pulmão, um maluco e seus segredos dirigindo em oração. Blues no sample do mais leve, se a voz treme quando eu falo eu tô cansado é porque é sério e não se escreve. Não preciso de plateia pra dizer o que eu quiser, só essa estrada em câmera lenta e a cidade aos meus pés. Desço a serra devagar, deixo o caos me encontrar de novo, mas levo comigo esse manto escondido entre Skype e o estofado. Quando o mundo pesar demais nas costas desse povo, eu não largo mais meu próprio lado.